give me those 9 things that a financial advisor has to have on their website.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Right
So,
now, right now.
all right. Clean, pristine, modern look has to be that. Simple, clear language with everything you're explaining. No jargon, nothing complicated, just clean, transparent language. A value promise, your value proposition, value promise, front and center in bullet point form, not dissertation form, bullet point form. Also, what else is on there? Oh, optimization for mobile devices. All right, so it's got to work. It's got to look good on a desktop and both on mobile devices, phones, iPads, so on and so forth. Strong trust signals, testimonials, if that's allowed, if that's compliant in your firm. Easy to use online booking is key. Calendly, click to call type of options if that's available with your firm.
I think that's 7.
Modern yet.
Oh, the first one, a modern look.
No. That was modern, but
Okay.
it's a team page. A modern but personal look to your team. Everyone on the team, you have to have a picture of your team if you're team oriented, and you have to have a picture of everyone on your team with their bios. Resource pages, podcasts, blogs, articles, you name it, that are applicable to Gen X. And then strong security and privacy features have to be known on the site.
So the one that jumps out to me is the modern personal about page, because that's what we do as the video team here. I mean, I just got back from an advisor's office in Texas, and I shot, I'm going to shoot a homepage video. I'm going to shoot why videos for him and his 2 downline advisors that are his sons. And I got 2 client testimonials with them. And those are all things that are going to help bolster that website, as well as personal photography of them actually being on the website and them being visible on it, and helping to kind of transition it and usher it into, so it is a little bit more friendly for that next generation that does look for these sort of things and is acutely aware when they are not present.
Yeah, they are. It's so important. They have to take this seriously. It could be potentially a little bit more of an investment because you got to get a professional photographer out, and you want to be intentional about how you look, where you're set. You know,
Oh
the
my
whole.
goodness, you said the I word, intentional. I love it.
Yes,
You have to be
you have to
intentional.
be intentional. Like you have to be in a studio, beautiful studio like this. You have to it's very important. I'm seeing a lot, and I hate seeing this. It's because most financial professionals are in the business of they're managing money, right? So this is not necessarily their forte. It's not necessarily their specialty. But I've seen a lot of photoshopped pictures on people's websites. I've seen selfies with superimposed backgrounds, so it looks like and they're absolutely terrible. You just got to invest the money. And I know we're going to get to AI, but there's actually AI applications now where you can take a selfie and it will kind of like reformulate you into like a professional world with a professional background, but it looks professional. So if you don't want to bring in a photographer, which I strongly encourage you to do that.
As do I. Wink.
There are other ways to do it, but that about page with your team picture, a professional picture of everyone on the team. And I'm talking everyone, not just the financial professionals, but every single person on that staff with a bullet pointed bio is really important.
Before we get into the AI stuff, like, the website stuff is great in terms of connectivity and creating community. A couple of ideas that I came up with was the comment section of a video, being involved in the comment section. So if you post something on LinkedIn and someone comments on it, you comment back. You play the game.
Play the game.
You play the game.
Don't leave any comment unanswered
Unacknowledged.
or unacknowledged. Do not.
This is one that I think the digital team here is kind of intrigued by, is reaction videos, especially if you see these a lot on TikTok, and you see them with chef videos where someone's cooking something and an actual chef is being critical of it. But you see people give out all kinds of financial advice on these platforms. And then if you're a financial professional, what's stopping you from piggybacking off what they're doing and saying, yeah, I don't know if I would do it that way.
Mm-hmm.
That's an idea for you.
Yeah.
And then you said this in our pre-call, you must deploy FOMO to strengthen bonds in illicit interest.
Yeah.
FOMO.
Yes.
Talk to me about what that means for a financial advisor.
So financial advisors, most of them are doing some sort of events these days, right? And there's a big range of those events. I think it is a must-do to take pictures at all those events and post them on social media, beyond LinkedIn, if you can. Facebook, Instagram, and then you tag the people in those pictures, or you tag the people that are at that event. And so then what that does is you extend into their networks, right?
Yeah.
You
Your tentacles
extend,
go out.
yes, the
Yeah.
tentacles out, you extend into those communities. And if you're having just a killer event and there's smiles and the backgrounds look amazing and they look super fun, or even if there's videos in those posts, that's going to go out to all of their friends. It's going to go out to their entire community, and you are going to, people are going to have FOMO. That's a real thing. They're like, wait, what was that? Or they'll comment like, this looks so fun. Mandy, I would love to hear more about this. That's what I do.
Yeah.
When I see something like my friends or something, I'm like, this looks amazing. Let's talk about this. Why don't we grab drinks? I want to hear about this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what happens. That's the organic path that happens.
And you had said that the top advisors that you guys spoke with as a part of your study and just in general were they have created this sense of community amongst their clients, and
Mhm.
it has it translates to other people that want to be involved in this. Makes you seem bigger,
Yes.
right?
Yes. And the biggest reveal out of all this research when trying to find what other people do not see. It's this idea that especially the Gen X gravitate towards community. And in fact, what we found is this generation almost has become dependent on it, like rely on it for every aspect of their life. Everything that they do is not everything they do, but they gravitate towards making decisions within a community. And that's the key.
Which is fascinating because I think a lot of people assume that that's a millennial and on type of
And
mentality,
it is.
but it expands further back than you think it does.
It does. It's almost this generation is dependent on it. I
Which is
mean, I think about Facebook, right? Like I see some of my friends that like will ask like they can't make a move in life unless they ask Facebook. I mean,
what's
it's
what's
it's
Facebook think
insane.
about this?
I mean, it's really insane, but what it is that's their community, and they trust their community more than they trust institutions. And if they're in a community, that's their first place that they'll go to seek out anything. And then they will decide based on that community response, and that's how they view success.
Yeah, and we've got on our Impact Partnership YouTube channel, we've got house rules that talk a lot about client appreciation events or just events in
Mhm.
general that you can
Mhm.
help strengthen and kind of help create that sense of community with your existing clients and also kind of extending those tentacles out and
Yeah.
getting into other networks. We've alluded to the AI
Yeah.
stuff.
Can we go real quick back to that
The
comment?
bus can go
That's
backwards. The bus can go
great.
backwards.
Because what we found, and I love this, it's not just about community. Because a lot of times financial professionals are like, no, I've got this great community of clients. A community, just a community in general, doesn't necessarily mean that everyone's engaging and everyone's fully engaging. And so what we say is that going forward, and we're going to put together a playbook for this, almost like a guide for this, is that advisors don't need, not only do they want to create communities within their book, within their client base, but they want to activate the community effect.
Now you're buzzwording me to the max right
I
now.
know.
Oh,
I know.
activate.
Activate the community effect. And so that's what we're really trying to help advisors, or we will be helping advisors to like look at their entire book, look at their entire business, look how they're running their practice, and look and crawl in every little nook and cranny and think about, is this an opportunity for me to activate the community effect? Over here, is this an opportunity for us to activate the community effect? Because if you build it, they will come. Gen X, you build the right community where they feel that they can generate success for their lives, they will jump in.